So, so good. Okay, you guys, we're pushing record. We got a lot to do on this magical Monday. And we were just sitting here huddled up talking about, our business, talking about moving forward, talking about how we have to, and I even wrote this in my phone. So I gotta share with you guys. This is just so good. Good morning. Good morning. Hey, Lindsay, how are you this morning? She's probably trying to find her. Look at her.
Oh my gosh, you guys, all my boys are home, and so it is loud, and the decimal volume is at an all-time high for this.
It's the day of, wait, why are your boys home?
It's President's Day.
President's Day.
Oh, yes. You guys, I'm so out of the loop. My kids, I'm praying for all you mamas home today. We're gonna lift y'all up. Lynn,
I'm gonna find myself a quiet space at some point during this call. I will. I'm gonna go find a closet.
Lynn, listen, I got you, boo.
Hi.
Listen, I just listen. Can we get a sneak peek, Lindsay, real quick? Can we just see what's happening in your neck of the woods? I just want to see that.
Okay, all right, here we go. Let me see.
Hi.
Hold on,
Hi,
Shepherd. Let me try to figure this out.
Who is that, Asher?
There's Shepherd. There's Asher.
What you trying to do with yourself, Lindsay? Put some clothes on.
Yo, I can't find that camera button. Where are we at here?
Okay, the international mogul. Hey, boys, what is up?
Hi.
Oh my gosh. Have you guys had your shakes this morning?
No.
What'd you have though?
Lemon water.
They had their warm lemon water. They're on the warm lemon water
Guess
train.
what's in here, boys? Guess what's in here?
What? Warm lemon water.
What and what else?
Coffee.
Sea salt. They won't do the sea salt.
Oh.
Okay. Listen, I want to be like you when I grow up, guys. Okay. We just want to be like you guys. Your mom and daddy have done such a good job. You boys are the best. We are so glad to know you guys and just to celebrate your little lives and all that you guys are accomplishing and wrestling and
Show her what Asher has in his hand. His gold medal from his wrestling tournament yesterday.
Ooh.
Yay! Look at who brought him the gold, Bubba.
we are clapping for you. That is so awesome. Yay.
Thanks, everyone.
Yay, I love this. I love this so much, boys. Well, you know what? Your mama is awesome and amazing. And we are so thankful that you guys are sharing her with us for a little bit. So thank you.
What do you guys say?
Thank you.
Oh my gosh. You guys, Daniel and Lindsay, y'all done it right. I want to go back and reparent when I see you guys. You know what I mean? I'm like, but I get a second chance here with baby, baby.
Arlen has got you. You know what? I appreciate that so much. I feel like sometimes I'm journaling just this morning going, Lord, help me in this parenting thing. Like, some days you feel high and some days you feel low. So thank you for that. Just love on my heart. This makes me feel good.
My heart goes out to every one of you guys. I know Jen's on here. She's same situation, 5 kids, figuring it out, single mama,
Hey, Brittany, I am here. Hello, everybody.
Jen, good morning, Jen. You guys, this is Jen. She's new on our team. Y'all, I'm telling you what, when you just have 5 seconds to hook up with Jennifer Foster, you guys are going to be so blessed and blown away. Jen, I'm serious. Okay, so Jen, you just got started, y'all. Jen, tell us, introduce yourself. Tell us what you're excited about. And you guys, y'all, she's probably not going to tell y'all, but she signed up as a customer and got 3 new customers in the same day. Okay, let's go. So I'm thinking we see smelling some fire. Jen, you're on fire over there. We smell you from here. Come on in, sis. Tell us about it.
I'm excited. It's all my stuff is coming in today. And then my 2 sisters signed up. And then I also have my daughter. So it's family members right now, but that's great. And my sister, my oldest sister, is on fire. She's talking to her gang about it. So I'm excited to see what comes from that. But today I'll probably, once I get my packaging in, I'm really excited about taking to social media and just talking about, getting ready for a glow up, just doing all the things and getting ready and just going to ask people to join me. So we'll see. I'm going to let God take it from there.
I am so pumped up. You guys, okay, so anybody, I just want to do this for Jen. Can we just go around the train here? And she doesn't know anybody. She's brand new. And I just want to go around the train. Carolee, let's start with you. Can you give Jen, like, I mean, seriously, like 10 hot tip, 10-second hot tip, and just say your name, 10-second hot tip, and what this has meant to you? Like, I don't know. I know I'm kind of going now, like around, but no, 10 seconds. Okay, let's just say, how do we say? Like, just give something, some good hot tip for Jen. Go, Carolee.
I'm Carolee Brown from Nebraska, mother of 5 myself. My hot tip is do the magic formula every day, 5 by 5 by 5. It works.
Boom, right there, magic formula. We're going to talk about that again. You guys, we got some hot stuff rolling out. That's super awesome. Okay, so Jeff Brokaw, I see you. Hot tip for Jen. Go, babe.
Hey, show up to go up.
Oh,
Yeah.
boom, drop the mic. Show up to go up. If you're just hopping on, we are giving Jen, brand new team member, y'all. This is going to be a fun day. How you guys feeling? You know, favor in the air, right? So if you're just hopping on, I saw somebody just hop on. We're giving Jennifer Foster, brand new team member here, family, as I call it, friends and family. That are friends and, you know, family that do life together. We're family. And we're giving her a 10-second hot tip on, you know, getting going here. And Carolee dropped the mic saying, hey, do the 5 by 5. Jeff Brokaw's in and hot as well, coming in hot with, you know, show up to go up. And Eris, what would you say, babe?
Hi, I'm Eris. I am a mom of 5 almost teens and just took on another teenager. So we are 6 kids deep. And I would say just let the no's drive you. Don't let rejection stop you. I don't even care anymore. Like the no's are just like, okay, it's fine. I think that's the biggest thing you have to get over in the beginning is rejection.
Oh my God. You guys, don't let the nose stop you. And I think that is when we can get rhino skin in this thing. And right now, Jen, we're running a 6 weeks fun run. You're going to get to catch the next one because we're almost done with it. But I can tell you, when you stay steady, like Jeff's saying, show up to go up, when you do what Carolee's saying, the 5 by 5 by 5, when you're saying, like Eris, listen, I'm going to get the nose. Okay, but how am I going to handle the no's that I get, right? Or are the no's going to get me? Not today's thing, right? We're going to be like, no. And so, Eris, I just want to say thank you for that shout out because that is huge for people. That is a great training tip. And doing as well, like I said, you know, doing it anyway, keeping moving forward. That is so powerful. And Eris, like, hats off to you, sister. You know, she is amazing. You guys, her and her husband just took in a brand new family member, basically, that is basically, I would say, like, is it safe to say, Eris, that, you know, she's an orphan and you guys, and look at what we can do being able to run our business from our home, to make extra money, to be able to take in the widows and the orphans and the people, to be able to give back. I love that, Eris, and I just hope that you're okay if I shared that.
Totally fine. Thank you. I appreciate all the prayers and all the things, everything positive. I appreciate that.
And Lindsay is just saying, in case you can't see it, Eris has such a servant's heart and the hustle to match. It's so true. You know, Eris was texting me this morning and we're texting and I'm like, dude, don't think you're a disappointment to your team when you have, you know, a day or two hold you back, because that is just what it is. It's just a stop sign. You're going to go through it and it's going to be absolutely A-okay. And we're praying for you, sis. We're lifting you up. So Alicia Booth, come in with your 10-second hot tip for Jen. Go.
Good morning. Good morning. Hi, Jen. Welcome. And also, I believe my friend Sarita's on here as well. I just want to give a hot tip to all of you all, and Jen including, be accountable and hold yourself accountable with the accountability partners that you decide to set yourself up with, because they really do matter in your business.
You guys, this is such value. I wish everybody was hearing this. They're going to have to catch the replay, but Jen, be accountable. I know she's accountable. And that's what, you know, is really key, is when you can say, hey, I'm not doing everything right. I need a buddy. I need a partner. I need somebody to hold, you know, me accountable so that I can do and do it well and not give up on me. Right. Because we're going to have those days where you're like, man, I want to be out, and maybe you feel unseen. And, you know, just know that you're not overlooked. You're here. And I can just tell you that, you know, Jen, Alicia and I met in an airport. Okay, there was a sparkle store, Jen. I know you'll appreciate this. There was hats like full of sparkle, and we bonded over that. God had a better and a bigger plan for us, and so here we are. It's so amazing that you guys, you can be anywhere and your people be right in front of you. Okay, so that's hot tip. Love it, love it. Melinda, I know you might be at work, but can you give us the hot tip? She may be not able.
Mine is stay coachable.
Okay. Stay coachable. Okay, y'all, that was fast, sweet. You guys, Melinda Waller, single mom of two beautiful, awesome, amazing humans. And Jen, Melinda is, you know, what I love about Melinda, she's like makes a goal, sets a goal, and she doesn't stop until she sees that goal met. I love it. So good job, stay accountable. And Wilma Larson, I know you might be in your boutique or you might be at home. I'm not sure where you're at, but do you have a 10-second hot tip? Are you able to share? Okay. Yeah. Melinda said, sorry, she's at work. I know Wilma's at work, but Wilma is, you guys, Wilma runs a
Can you
boutique.
hear me?
Oh, hey, Wilma.
Oh, you can hear me. I didn't know if you could hear me. Half the time I don't know whether my phone's working or not. So hi, y'all.
Wilma, we always know you're here because it says Wilma Larson, but you're a mystery. We never hear you or see your face, but I'm always like, okay, I know she's behind that. I know she's behind it. So I'm happy to have you. And you're just so amazing, Wilma. I just want to honor you because you show up, you got your boutique, you got your busy life, but you're always here. And I love that. And you're always you're just like the stealth, like underground mission, like got it done, girl. You know, so proud of you. What would you give, Tim? Could you introduce yourself and then give Jen your hot tip?
Hi, I'm Wilma Larson from the Texas Panhandle. The only thing I can say is just be a product of the product. Just keep on posting, keep on sharing the product, and just keep on keeping on.
Man, I tell you what, I'm writing these down, you guys. I'm taking notes. Be a product of the product. Wilma, that is another game-changing hot tip. Be a product. Listen, you're not going to sell something that you're not crazy about. Right? You're not gonna share something you're not crazy. Listen, and I just kind of heard myself say sell, and I'm like, I wanted to throw up in my trash can a little bit because honestly, this is about sharing. You know, this is about finding something that is a hands down. If I didn't tell you about it, you'd be mad at me. You'd be like, you know, a real friends where to get good stuff, right? And how to take advantage and how to actually, you know, be that product of the product where you're getting the results and you're like, this is too good not to share. So being a product of the product is a must. Obviously, I love that it's the customer first, you know, program idea that Isagenix put together so that we can, you know, truly save in authenticity. This works. You got to try this. Check this out. Look at what I got my hands on. You know, you'd be mad at me if I didn't tell you, right? How are we using these approaches, you know, every single day or every single person or every single, you know, opportunity that we get to share this? How are we sharing it? Are we throwing up on people, you know, or are we actually finessing? You know, I said something to somebody yesterday. I'm like, you know, this thing is like, you know, finesse. You know, you got to have some smooth on it. You got to be like, let people come to you, you know, and pray this thing out. Like, this is what it's all about. Like, God has a purpose and a plan. And I am just that girl that will keep reminding everybody of that because it's important that you know. I believe we don't have to stress. I believe we don't have to strive. I believe we get to just stroll in this and make it and do it at ease. Like Eris just said, right? She said, you know, hey, PS, like just keep on keeping on, be accountable, be all these things wrapped up, right? And just don't worry about the no's. Like, don't worry about it. You know, just let them know you're here, right? You're going to be here when they decide, if they ever decide to change their mind, they can jump on this train. Okay. So that's good stuff. So, Emily Cranston, oh my gosh, people, Jen, Emily Cranston is like, I'm not even kidding. Never met her in person. Single mom. I mean, I don't know why she's single. I'm sure, still not sure. Emily, I'm sure because you are so hot. Like I'm like, you probably have people lining up down wanting to date you, but that's a whole nother Monday magical emotion call.
Oh my.
I can tell you, Emily Cranston, what would you tell Jen? You got to introduce yourself. And what would you tell Jen? You know, that would be your hot tip. Because you guys, Emily Cranston is a beautiful picture of not quitting, not stopping. Hey, she may have days, you know, her boys are like cowboys. And so I always see in your trailer and your, you know, like your, what is it, horse trailer. And I always think about it. And I'm like, you know what, Jen, you may be those horses keep trying to drag you back, but you are the strong, you know, courageous, beautiful, you know, intentional woman. And I just love you so much. Glad you're on this and in this with us. What would your tip be to Jen?
You know, I was just thinking about this a minute ago. I didn't think you were going to call on me because I've been so hit and miss, but I was just thinking what a huge thing it's been for me to keep my product paid for. And that might seem small, but that's been really huge for me because the product really has been life-changing to me. And having it paid for has just been amazing to know that I don't have to worry about the cost of it to keep it paid for. So that's been big for me because that's really kept me rolling and changed my life in that aspect to not have to worry about paying for product that I take.
Well, and I can tell you right now, you make me laugh because you say you don't know if I'd call on you, but you're the very first person I'm thinking you gotta hear from Emily because truly, you know, I mean, that is so powerful in itself that you can say, hey, I'm showing back up, I'm hopping back in, you know, my seasons have been like sometimes some days in a whirlwind, but I'm not missing out on my free product, you know, let's go.
Yeah, that's been awesome. But I love the product and I love the people that are encouraging me through life. It really is a blessing. I love it.
Well, and you're a blessing and I love that. And so Jen, there it is right there. Another hot tip, get your products paid for. It tastes better free. I tell people all the time, you know, I just say, you know, what's so neat is when, you know, we're talking to people and I tell people this all the time. It's almost like I got my story in a rhythm. And if you can get your story down in a rhythm, you know, of like, you're just like, I think we overthink it. I think we're like out here trying to make all like the stress and the small stuff and truly just tell your story. You know, when I tell my story, it's from an authentic place. So it just rolls off my tongue and people think, oh, Brandy, you're gifted. No, I'm just like, tell them a story and I'm excited about it. You know what? I'm pumped up. And when you get excited about the vision and the mission and the systems and the team and the community, it will change your business. Let's go, right? How many of you guys agree with that? This is powerful. Thank you, Carolee, for putting these in the chat because everybody needs, you know, I love y'all. Carolee, thank you. You guys, Jeff and I talk about this all the time. This team is amazing. Okay. Lindsay Crouch, Katie McGilvery, Wilma Larson, Melinda Harris, Carolee, Jen, like honestly, you guys, iPhone 6, Jeff, I mean, all of us, Melinda, this whole team, okay, blows my mind. You're a blessing. If I didn't have you guys putting this stuff in the chat, I don't even know how to find the chat half the time. But here's the thing, like we want your voices to raise up. This is a time where we are to shine, right? And give God all the glory. How many guys agree with that? And I know I'm bouncing forth. You guys, we're fixing to look at a different way we're going to be doing Isagenix. How many guys can get excited about that? How we're doing this community, how we're standing up and who people are going to want to be on these Mondays calls and want to watch the replays because they're going to want to dig into how to be the best versions of themselves. Let's go, right? They're going to want to be inspired and loved on and lifted up, but also a part of a community that gives a rip. Okay, let's go, right? Like the people that are going to sharpen you. We may be different. We may be different color. We may be different race, backgrounds, whatever, ages, sizes, shape. It don't matter. You belong. Do you guys know that? Like, I am so pumped up. And so Lindsay Crouch, listen, I didn't say just like you for the last, I literally am so in love with how you're a mom, how God put us together, didn't he, Linz?
Amen.
Babe,
Oh, babe.
I don't know this for sure, but I think Lindsay Crouch has the Guinness Book of World Record for kettlebell swing as a pregnant person.
I do.
I'm
Y'all. They showed up
I'm
at
trying
my
to
house this
confirm it, but I
weekend.
don't see, I think she's got the record. I really do.
I got the Guinness record. I got it. I
Got
it.
Listen, when
Hey,
you go to the beach, you guys, okay, so this is our,
Hey,
okay,
when we were in Tulum
yes.
and I look over to my right and we're at that
I gotta show
weightlifting
y'all
thing.
This is Lindsay.
Yeah, and I turned
She's
and
all pregnant.
hey,
and I'm like,
it wasn't that long ago. Anyone when a woman's pregnant, they don't lift, they don't exercise, they don't run. I look over and she's got to have at least 50-pound kettlebell swinging it, and I'm like, hey, I have never seen that in my life. Never.
to say this, like,
No.
honest to God, like Lindsay Crouch is a superhuman. Okay, I'm just saying. But no, you know what though? I love the most. Lindsay, here's what I love the most: your heart. I love your love light is always on. I mean, have you ever had a bad day? And then like my cousin Stephanie's like this too, where they're like always angelic, and you're like, can you just be mad for a hot second? Can you just like go into your field? I mean, anybody.
And hey.
Every time I'm like, I'm being real right now, you guys.
And hey, when I looked over and saw Lindsay, there's Daniel in the background hanging upside down from these rings.
Upside down.
And I was like,
going, hey,
I wish
let's
I could
take this
just,
picture.
I could just, a picture tells 1,000 stories. Like,
Y'all are the absolute best. And I saw you two kill in that workout. Brandy, come on. Jeff, come on.
Okay, no,
Yeah.
you guys. I have Ann and Holly. I've got Erica. She's like, all the time. Right? Ann and Holly are so fabulous. Okay, I'm just trying to make it. I'm next to the pregnant one. Okay, I said I can't fail. Like, how am I going to
automatically look good?
And I am dying right now because I was trying to huff and puff in silence. Anybody? Huff and tried to make the 1, 2, 3, 4 count, like, and you're like, I'm dying, please.
no,
God.
I stubbed my toe on the way, those wooden steps. I stubbed my toe and I was ready to go after about 5
You guys,
minutes.
Isogenics gives the best trips ever. I'm so excited that we get these opportunities. And Lindsay, Jen, I know is brand new, and we're, what is your hot tip? Because you guys are so in the same boat, right? Mama's of 5, all the things, staying on the. What would you say would be your hot tip?
You know what? Okay, so my first one I was thinking about was be a product of the product. Wilma Larson. Could not agree more. You literally have to look the part. And number 2 is going to be let your light shine. When you get these products into your body and you want to share what you've got, you really have to not be afraid to just put yourself out there. And it's all about posture, right? When you believe that what you have is a blessing, and not just like just a cliche word, like, oh, it's a blessing to share this with people. No, it really truly is a life-giving blessing, and so you just have to have the posture of knowing the value of what you have in your hands, because it will transform people in their, health journey, aging backwards, losing weight, whatever that is that they need, and then also the financial blessing. So really, I believe that if you just let your light shine with full confidence, full posture, that what you have is a gift, and you are bold and brave enough to have your mouth open to talk about it with whomever the Lord puts in your path, there's no stopping you. And you really will attract people. People will come to you. And Jen, I heard you say that you're excited to put it on your stories. And girl, I cannot speak to that enough. I would say, I don't even know, being a stay-at-home mama with all these babies, I'm not out and about at networking opportunities and stuff all the time, though I want to do that more. But 75% of my business has been built online just by sharing. So anyway, put yourself out there, have full confidence in what you've got. Keep the posture of this isn't just a little bit of a, you know, of a health product. You have an entire health and wellness store here with solutions for whatever people are going through and dealing with, and literally money back guarantee. If it doesn't work, fine, get your money back, no big deal. But they've got no reason not to try it. That's my tip.
Girl, I mean, I'm saying right now, if that won't fire you up and everybody, y'all, I mean, is this good stuff? I mean, you guys, okay, I have to tell y'all this. And Jen, I mean, think about this. I can tell you right now, you're just getting started. Do you not love this community already? Are you not like, so like, God, I needed this, right? I mean, how do you feel, Jen?
No, everybody is amazing. Thank you for all those tips. And I honestly feel, Brandy, like I am in the perfect place in my life for this to take off. And I'm excited about it for myself. I'm excited for the all the benefits that I know that I need, that I've, you know, just been putting myself on the back burner. So I'm excited about the collagen stuff that you already know my testimony about that. And then just to help other women that I already know that I have influence over. I know that once that they start to see the fruit that comes from my story from this, they're going to be excited about it too. So I'm just
Jen,
really excited.
I was going to ask you, tell people, would you mind telling people, like, okay, so guys, here, let me set the stage for you. So Jen and I, you know, it was an honest to God, I'm just going to be real, super real right now. Jen and I met on a absolute, God said, you're to reach out to this woman. And I am going to, you guys are going to, he's putting her in my life for a reason. I wasn't thinking Isagenix. I'm going to be quite honest with you guys. I wasn't thinking anything. I just was like, yes, Lord. I reached out to her and God just did. He knows what he's talking about. So when you have those thoughts, jump out. I'm telling y'all right now. So here's the thing. Jen and I met up at a Crowned Women's Conference. I invited her to go. We went. And so when I brought her a gift. What do you think I brought? I brought her what my favorite gift is in the whole entire planet, collagen, right? I put some collagen and some stress adaptogen. I don't even know, a pen. I put like a notebook. I had her a goodie bag and just to love on her. And you know what? She took the collagen. I think I gave you one box, Jen, I think. And then one box, you guys. Tell them what you felt, Jen, was happening.
Well, I mean, I agree, Brandy. Like I knew like from the first time you reached out to me about a whole nother subject, I just felt this pull to you, and we began to just kind of DM each other over social media, and then you begin to reach out a little bit more, and I couldn't quite explain it, but I could just feel a pull, and I was just in a place in my life where I'm like, okay, God, I'm just trusting you. And I'm saying yes to everything. And I'm so glad I did. And I went and you gave me the collagen, and I didn't know anything about Isagenix, nothing. I went home and I took it. I actually bought another collagen, a powder form collagen from a friend, maybe a couple of weeks prior, because I knew, like, again, I've been on the back burner. I know I need collagen. Like, I just need to get some good stuff in my body, but I didn't like it. And so I geeked out over the packaging. I loved the packaging of the collagen. It was super easy. I love things that come in a pretty package. And so I immediately jumped in and started taking it. And I think it was like 15 days later, Brandy, you and I met and we went to lunch. And that's when you begin to explain Isagenix to me. And I realized I didn't think I saw anything from the collagen, but you were telling me just about how it cleared somebody's psoriasis up. And I had a moment where I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't have psoriasis, but I have like a level underneath it where it's like a dermatitis. It's induced by stress, which I've been.
Uh-oh, Jen, maybe, okay, did she cut off? Okay, y'all, she's, Jen, I don't know if you can hear us. Maybe you're going through a bad little splotch. You guys, I hate the devil. She was getting it.
Oh, it was getting so good. I was all like,
stop the mic. Okay,
phone.
and we're going to wait on you. Alicia, tell me what you're thinking, man.
Wow, that's awesome. This story is amazing. You see, God works. When he works, he works.
And you know what's so crazy? And Jen, just talk over us and be like testing, because that's the devil. God, we just bind the airways.
I'm here. I don't know if you can hear me or not.
Yes, we can hear you now. Oh, I got you guys. When I said I bind the airways that quick. Oh my. Okay, sorry, that's a whole nother subject. I'm just so excited. Okay, you guys. Alicia, Jen, Alicia was just saying how powerful this story is. And you were saying you were just getting right into the meat. And then I believe you cut off when you were saying, gosh, y'all help me.
The psoriasis, and underneath that, she found something there.
She was, yeah, you were talking about how when we went to lunch and you guys, sidebar, you know, basically Jen, when we were in communication on social media, she swiped up to me and she says, what do you do? What do you do? You know? And I said, listen, I would love to tell you what I would do, but more importantly, I would love to know you. And so
I am back, Brandy.
Okay,
So-
there you are. Okay, so Jen, you were talking about the psoriasis and you're all hot. You had an aha moment. Keep going. Go ahead.
Yeah. So I had one level underneath psoriasis that was plaguing me. I couldn't get rid of it. I've tried all kinds of medications from the dermatologist, and it was stress induced. And I didn't realize until I was talking to Brandy and she was sharing how a friend of hers, it cleared up their psoriasis, that I literally had a moment sitting there at the table with Brandy where I'm like, oh my God, like I just realized that stuff has cleared up and I hadn't even thought about it. And I've literally changed nothing to my diet, to any of my routines, except for the collagen. So it must be the collagen. And I was just really, really floored because honestly, guys, like nothing has worked. Now I'm really mad at Jesus right now because I have to give this testimony to people and it has to be a dermatitis, which is yuck, but oh well, so be it. I'm definitely going to tell people about it. It's awesome.
Well, you know, you can't just love this more, you know, this is just so amazing. And Jen, wait till you start collecting testimony. I mean, it's just getting started. You're not even really running until you're like, you guys, honestly, we hadn't even started yet. Okay. I feel like
what's funny, Brandy, if I may, it's so funny, but when something works for you and how you really do get behind the product and it makes you excited. I'm one of those people, like I can't push something on someone if I don't believe in it. And so I told you today, like, I need to order collagen for my daughter. She's beautiful. She's 20 years old. She's crushing it in every part of her life, but she has acne really badly. And again, it's stress reduced. And we've been going through a divorce in the family. And so all of us are just, you know, very stressed. And she has tried everything from the dermatologist to organic stuff, just everything, bless her heart. And, so I'm excited because I'm like, this product worked for me. So I'm going to buy you some collagen. We're going to try it. And I just believe with everything in me that it's going to help her. And so that's what the product does. And that's why I'm so excited about it.
Well, and you know what? Actually, Eris, would you mind telling Jen what your result was with psoriasis? Because I know you struggled with it.
So that's what I said, Jen, that's me. I'm that friend that had the psoriasis. I know I met Brandy and I did the same thing. I met her through our sisterhood, and I messaged her after we went home because she was in my prayer group and she rocked my world. And then I'm like, what do you do? Like, what do you do? And it was like, I literally felt like I was like, I don't think the devil ever wanted us to connect, because it was like, we tried 3 times. For 3 different phone calls, she could not even get across what she did. And so yeah, her son had psoriasis on his hands, and she sent me the picture. I'm a hairdresser. I'm a cosmetologist. I moved from Illinois where my cousin did my hair. Okay, she knows I have that. I went through a horrific divorce. My scalp was disgusting. Like, I was so embarrassed, like bloody scabs. So I moved to Texas, and now I have to get a new hairdresser. Well, I don't want them to look at my head because it's gross. Like, I wouldn't want to touch it, So yeah, I did this. One, my hair wasn't growing because of my divorce and all the stress, it fell out. along with my eyelashes and eyebrows. And my hair is totally growing back. I was going from every 8.5 weeks to getting my hair done to like, I need it done so bad right now. And it's only 4.5 weeks. It's crazy. And my psoriasis is gone. Like, I'm not going to lie. This past week has pressed my stress level to next level. So I did have a small flare up, but nothing like that's ever happened before. And it's already starting to heal.
That is so, you guys, is this not why we do what we do? I was just sitting here thinking, y'all, I was like, sometimes we get on here and we're just like, we're business and we're all this stuff and it's great, but this is important that we share this. How many guys would agree with that? This is important that we share it like this, and let you guys let's sorting things out sometimes. And when you're growing through something, right? This is how you do it, right? You have the communication things of this isn't working or this is working, or let's welcome Jen, and give her just a piece of what this will look like as she journeys through this, and how she'll have support, and Jen, how you'll have a community of people that you're going to be able to say, guess what? You need to meet Eris because her, sister or whoever, sorry, thank you. You guys, hats off to Caitlin. She just came and served me another cup of goodness. I love Caitlin. I texted her. I'm like, can you please bring me some warm lemon water? By the way, Linz, is it too much to have 2 cups of warm lemon water with sea salt? Y'all, this is the game changer. Warm water, lemon,
No.
You can have 2 cups?
Absolutely. And that cup is not even that big. Honestly, Daniel drinks like a 64-ounce like water
I know,
bottle.
we all want to be like Daniel, but look at my cup. Okay, look at my cup. It's so
That's a
cute.
little bitty cup. You got room in
Daniel's
that
cup
cup
is
for
not
more.
this cute. Okay,
Daniel has kids and abs.
His abs are
babe, we just have excuses. Okay, that's our problem. Okay,
Yeah, that's right. That's right. He's
I
got abs,
constantly
we've got
have to tell him to keep his shirt on.
I mean, Dan
He's
Man
not
is a
gonna
very
listen.
beautiful guy, but we love him and we're so happy for you, Lynn. Amen. Thank you. And
so
Lord,
much.
pray for all of our single women. God, that they get a Dan Man. Let's go. Let's go.
That a sweet thing.
You guys, let me, can I just say this, Lindsay? Because this is so fact. We go, so Daniel and Lindsay live in Austin. If you're in Austin, I mean, I would be like, I'm moving to Austin. Let's go.
That's right.
But no, I'm just kidding. I'm just speaking that because I mean, I kind of want to go there. I know that's Jeff's dream.
That is Jeff.
Okay, so here's the thing. Jeff and I went down to Daniel and Lindsay's, and I swear this is real. Okay. And Daniel, literally, we were talking about marriage, we were talking about how do you keep the lights on, and all the things, all the places with all the things you got going on, right? And that's life. We want to know that. We want to think up to that. I kid y'all not. Daniel got up, he walked right to the little console in the living room. He picked up his, what is that called? Lynn? Picked up his,
What was it?
Clipboard. There was a clipboard.
Oh, yeah. Right.
Love language.
Yeah.
Okay. He took a test. They take these tests and they know each other's love languages. And hers was on his clipboard to
It's all printed out in plain sight.
It's all printed out. He's like, B. He said, B, you know what I've learned is that whenever I think my wife or she's annoying me or something's going on. I mean, he didn't say that. I said that, sorry. But he goes, I just go remind myself that she's all these things.
Yeah.
I mean,
This is what she needs. It's right here. That's right.
Lindsay, I'm telling you, you should show the clipboard. You should.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Sure.
no, we've got a whole dashboard. We got a whole dashboard, y'all. I would love to show it to you. It's got
Dude,
love
we're gonna
languages,
teach.
personality types, colors, all the things that help you stay on track with knowing yourself and knowing your loved ones well.
Okay, how many guys want to see that? How many guys
Hey,
would be
Dan-
interested in
Hey,
us doing a team win, like women and men? I don't know. What? Yeah, babe, come on in. What'd you say?
Daniel, just have abs and an instruction manual and you're good.
Oh my gosh, that would be perfect. Y'all, we're gonna
Every
do.
guy, yeah.
Stay
it'd be easy.
tuned. We're getting better and better. I said 2020 free. We're going to be so free that whatever we decide to do in this community, we do it together. We get better in marriage. We get better in singleness. We get better in family. We get better in our faith and our friendships, right? We get better, y'all. We get better.
Babe, speaking of getting better, yesterday I was listening to a voice message that I left, right?
You're getting better.
I was replaying it and it was like it was like 9 minutes long. Okay. And you know how over the years you'll tell me, just Jeff, just get to the point, get to the point. Well, I was saying that to myself as I'm listening to myself in those in a voice memo message. And it's kind of like, you never know what you're going to learn, like from the PVC or in, you know what I mean? And this, you know, you're listening to yourself and how you're responding. You're like, oh my gosh, she's right. I do ramble on. Like I need to get to the point here, you know? So just kind of something I learned yesterday.
Dude, I just want to tell y'all, this is a fruit of prayer. Okay. I'm just going to skip over like, okay, everything and just tell y'all, I have been praying for Jeff. Okay. Literally, why panic when you can pray? Why worry when you can give it to God? Lindsay, you know this. I've been praying for Jeff. Like,
Yes.
God, please just let this man, like, you guys, he is so awesome. Babe, I got to give you props because Jeff is the man. Like
Yeah.
every time I turn around this last 6 weeks with this fun run, running 100 women, he could bear, I mean, he's like, babe, I'm doing good. Like, you know, and so
Really?
off to you because he's like, babe, I've handled 100 women. Like, I got this. I'm like, okay. You know, and what I love is he's so dedicated to our growth and to our team. And I remember when Jeff lost his job in the oil field, you guys, like, he was like, he's the guy that's always been go for the gusto, just like be that guy. And God really had to transition him. He was like the car going off, like, you know, you start hydroplaning. Look at him. You guys, I don't even know. I can't even tell y'all right now.
Oh my goodness. And Arlen, look at him as Pop. I cannot.
Y'all.
Jeff has such insight and wisdom. And I love that he is working with 100 women because he literally can get everyone back on track. Everyone can be like, oh, this, that, da-da-da. And he's like, skirt, we're going back over here. Like, this is really what it's about. Don't focus on those little things over here. Let's talk about the bigger picture. He's got such business insight, wisdom, overview. Like, Jeff, we need you, buddy. You're doing amazing.
Yes, but you know what, Jeff?
I got a little practice, you know, over the years. Sometimes 110 men, you know, on a rig, you know, day and night. Some of them are sleeping, but so I got a little practice in that. You know what I mean? Kind of.
Thank you for sharing it with us.
Doing all the meetings and what we're going to do and keeping, you know, how different areas affect and, you know what I mean? Just takes a little practice, but this has been fun. Like, honestly, I think, I don't know if it was Jen Bengowski, somebody I was telling, I was like, I'm actually having a really good time doing this. I like this kind of stuff, you know, so.
And I just think it's great to also have you, babe, honestly show that, you know, with a man or without a man, you guys, you can do isogenics. Okay.
Yeah.
But together is awesome. And and listen, there is no pressure because at the end of the day, some men will and some men won't. And it's okay. Love them where they're at. Love your men where you're at. Babe, you almost dropped our baby into the counter.
He was balancing himself.
Oh my gosh.
Awesome.
My pits just started sweating. I was like,
How old is he?
2 months.
Oh my gosh.
2 months. And
So precious.
He's adorable.
When he woke up this morning, I was like, oh my gosh, I think he's grown like a little more. And I'm just so sad about it. Like,
Yeah.
it's hard. See, no wonder why y'all all have like 9 million kids because this little age I could have. But you know what, with a healthy relationship, I'm very grateful to God, you know, that this is like, you know, when you're in a struggle and a stress, I've been there. That's how I raised my kids in stress and struggle. And it was unfortunate because it wasn't my choice, right? But at the end of the day, guys, I'm telling y'all, this is worth it. When you see this legacy right here, this is what I do. Is for Arlen, for my son who called in yesterday and he's week 5 in the military. And you know what he told me, y'all, I can feel myself getting ready to preach to y'all. Cause here's the thing, right? My son yesterday said, you know, Mom, you know, he gets a call one time on Sunday and he called yesterday and he said, Mom, he just went on a 10-mile 3-day, even though that seems like not long, he's preparing himself for a 45-mile 10-day excursion. And you guys, he said, Mom, he goes, I got number 1 in directional, babe, what's that called?
Yeah, he did.
What was it called? Yeah. What was it, babe?
Yeah, like land navigation or something. like
Okay,
that.
first of all, that's a miracle. He doesn't get none of that land navigation from me, but he got number one.
Yes.
And Lynn, and you know what's so cool is, y'all, he basically said, Mom, you know what? I am stretching, and we had to dig out like holes in the middle of the night, and we had to look for the enemy coming, and you know, this sort of thing. We have to lay ourselves in the ground and camouflage ourselves. And he said, Mom, the whole time I'm just thinking, you know, about God, and I'm just thinking about y'all, and I'm just thinking, you guys, I am telling y'all what. Think about it. Life is just like that. We're constantly going, and we have to be on, you know, the lookout, right, for the enemy. But we also have to know that we're camouflaged and we're covered. And what we're doing here, you guys, to go and truly be able to take this next level. It's like I'm just seeing so much by the Spirit, you know, that God is showing me how to and put this in my business. Put it in our business, Lindsay, because it's so powerful. And here's what my hot tip would have been and would be to you, Jen, is don't wait till you know it all. See, Zachary is in training and he doesn't know it all yet, but he's being trained up. When you get started in this, you guys, when people get going, that these top, okay, y'all know what we should do? And Carolee, maybe you could do this for us, or anybody, but you can put it together in like a top 10, and we give these out as training tools for the people getting started, the hot 10 hot top tips, you know. And would that not be a great?
Yes. Love it.
Love it. Do you guys love that? And we say, hey, here you go. Here's your 10 hot tips. Don't quit. You know,
We need one more. We only have 9.
All right. Let's go. Who didn't give their hot tip?
Andrea?
Okay, Andrea. Okay, I know you just hopped on. Andrea, she's probably like, don't hang up, Andrea. Don't hang up. Here's what we're doing, okay? Don't have bad connection right now. Here's the thing, Andrea, what we're doing is we are giving brand new team member, Jennifer Foster. You guys, we're giving her a 10-second hot tip, Andrea. So here's the thing. All you have to know is, what would you say to Jen about, first introduce yourself, say where you're from, and then say, you know, to Jen, what would you say is the most important thing to know about, or to, you know, recommend to Jen in your business and getting started? Like, what would you say your piece of wisdom would be to Jen, just to stick it out? Are you trying to look for your mute button? I love what Eris is saying. I don't know what I'm doing yet, but when I figure it out, I'm going to be dangerous, Brandy, because that's what I'm saying. In life, I don't even still got it figured out. When I just became a lolly, and Jeff became the pop, and I don't know what I'm doing yet, but when I'm figuring it out, I just know that every season, every level of our lives, it's like that. So maybe that could be our tip 10, because we lost her, guys. We lost her.
Okay, I've got one I'm going to throw out there.
Lizzie, she died. She gone. Hey, that can be top 10 is my.
Okay, say it again so I can write it down.
It's in the chat. It says, I don't know what I'm doing yet.
Okay.
But when I figure it out, I'll be dangerous, is what I say.
Hey,
So I would say, I don't
there?
even know what I'm doing yet, but when I figure it out, I'm going to be dangerous. Right? And think
Okay,
about
I'm gonna throw one out there too. Ready? If you're after the money, if you're in this because you want to make some, you know, money on the table, is hit your rank advancements. Hit your crystal manager, hit your crystal director, hit your crystal executive as much as you can, because those will keep your business in momentum, and it'll keep you seeing that money and keep you motivated.
Which actually leads us into the LIA, you guys. I mean, okay.
Yes.
So it is 11 o'clock. For those of you should I stop and start this and just do a whole new, like maybe we can just label this.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, let's just stop this, you guys. And if you can log back in, Jen, I know you got your appointment, girl. We are lifting you up in prayer. You guys, she just launched her new home design business decor. If you look her up online, give her some love. Jennifer Foster. Jen, what's your handle? Everybody can go to you and get connected.
So on Instagram, it's Jenny L. Foster 1, and my new business is Jennifer Foster Homes. And so, yeah, y'all say a prayer for me. All this has actually helped me, and I feel like it will even go over into business because I don't know what I'm doing, and I'm just going for it.
And when
So
you
thank
figure
you
it out,
guys.
you're gonna be dangerous.
That's
So
right.
Jen, we're praying. Let's connect after this call because I know you got to hop off. But listen, if you can, or we don't have to hop off. Just kidding. We can just stop the recording. Oh, sometimes I make myself laugh. We can just stop the recording because you guys, we want to go over LIA. And Jen, this will be a good thing to go back and get because LIA is Leader in Action, and Isagenix teaches us how to stay the course. Like Carolee mentioned, 5 by 5 by 5. Stay in the course with your LIA. It tracks, Jen. This is what you love, systems. This is what you love, the levels and the layers to finding success, just like Lindsay recommended just a moment ago. So we're going to stop this. And so make sure you find that. If you're listening on a replay, find that LIA training that we're about to hop into. So we'll see you there.
Great. Thank you, guys.
Okay. All right, babe, I might need your help. Stop recording.